Hello, this is Cassie McGillicuddy reporting from Dateline Tonight. Tonight's topic, violence in the workplace. It's a problem all too common, but often goes unreported. What would you do if a coworker verbally or physically threatened or abused you? Today we ask the experts. One local security guard at an elite nursing school gives us a glimpse of his experience trying to prevent and resolve violence in the workplace. Let me introduce you to our local expert here, Bob Marty, that's his last name. How are you? Welcome to Dateline. First question I have for you, how long have you been in the security business?
Approximately 45 years.
45 years. Have you always been a security guard?
Police officer, security guard.
And how long have you been at this elite nursing school?
Approximately
4 years. What made you want to find a job in security?
the job market at this time. I lost my job. I always wanted to retire from security. It's just something I always wanted to do. So I decided, well, what's the time to do it? So I became more Jewish navigation.
Fantastic. Well, have you ever had to tase anyone in your line of work?
Never have. The taser, I don't know if you're familiar with the taser or not, but the taser you have to be certified. You can't just carry a taser. There's training involved and there's a certification that follows. And in order to be certified with a taser, you have to be tased yourself.
Oh, ouch.
So that's something that I'm not really interested in yet.
What about mace? Have you ever maced anybody?
Yes, I have. Back in the day, we had cause and use mace quite a bit. I came into police work in the late 60s, 68, 69. There were a lot of riots and things of that nature going on, harm and all that stuff. So we had group demonstrations and what have you that we had to get involved in. And yes, we had to use mace.
Do you feel like a boss afterwards? Feel good?
No, I've never really felt good about getting involved in anything violence. To be honest with you, I think I can probably count on my one hand a number of resistance in 40-something years. No, I don't take a lot of pride.
Okay. As a security guard, can you describe kind of the most challenging part of your job?
Well, that's a tough one. There isn't a lot of challenge here in nursing school, but well, I guess communicating with various different types of people, ethnic groups, whatever. That can be difficult at times and a bit trying.
So the nursing students aren't too rowdy, is what you're saying?
Not at all. Not at all. I find the nursing students to be very agreeable.
I've seen quite different out on the side of the workplace. That's a different story though, right?
Sure.
Have you ever been involved in a violent situation?
Violent situation. Yes, quite a few times. As a matter of fact, back in the police days, I've been involved in a couple of armed robberies and a couple of shootouts and some situations where we had to use deadly force. So, a couple, not that many.
Any specifically here at Gold Farm?
At Gold Farm, none whatsoever. Gold Farm is very enjoying environment. Believe me.
We appreciate
As compared to some.
Thank you. How fast can you run?
How fast can I run?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll tell you this. Let's skip that.
So you're
How
saying
fast
if
can
I was
walk?
running at you, all I have to do is run away?
Well, pretty much so. Yes, I don't chase people too much. Back in the day when I was a young lad, I did my share of chasing. If you're gonna run away from me, I'm gonna let you go. You know, if you're running at me, that's a different story. If you're gonna run away from me, I'm gonna let you go.
Duly noted. Tell me what action you take if you were called to a violent situation.
Oh well, that depends on. I think it depends on the situation. You know, at the time. Is it a deadly force situation? Is the perpetrator, suspect armed with a weapon? Or is it a situation where you have a domestic squabble between your wife and husband, what have you? So that would really depend on what kind of a situation you're talking about. If it's a deadly force situation, then we have the tools at our disposal to deal with that type of situation.
What kind of security issues are more common? Mainly in the workplace.
Okay, I guess in the nursing school environment, I guess maybe students not being able to find the right room and having to help people find the right classroom. That's about it. That's the only thing I can think of. But that can get a little trying at times. You know, people get a little upset with that. They can't find the right classroom.
I hear you.
Or having the classes. So I try to help as much as I can.
If needed, how many people do you think you could beat up at one time?
How many people could I beat up at one time? Well,
Millions? We talking millions?
well, not at all. Probably, I probably have there you go, 7 or 8 people. I could probably
I hear you. Do you ever see staff on staff violence?
Staff on staff violence. Sure, we have that quite a bit. Not here in the nursing school, but at South Campus and other areas of the hospital. A lot of domestic issues. Husbands come here looking for their wives. Wives come here looking for their husbands. That type of thing.
Can you tell me a little bit about bullying? Have you ever seen like bullying?
Bullying. Well, no, not really. Not in this environment. You know, I've seen it through the years. You know, a little bit here and there, but here at the Goldfarb Nursing School, we don't have that.
Do you think you're a bully?
No, not at all.
You're pretty intimidating right now. Just making sure.
Oh no, I'm not a bully at all. I'm a pretty easy guy. Always have been.
Learning about you, Bob. What kind of measures do you take to prevent violence in the workplace?
Measures. Well, keeping your eyes and ears open is real important. Okay? Watch what's going on around you. Listen to what people are saying. Watch what they're doing. You know, that kind of thing. If you can be on top of a situation in advance, that always helps a lot. You know, to quell whatever particular problem you're having. You know, so that's basically right.
What kinds of consequences or punishments are used in cases of violence?
Well, you know, it can be anything from fine to jail time. You know, so and now with the criminal or the violence, domestic violence situations now, the crime is much worse now than it was back in the day. You know, the punishment for it is twice as bad now as it was back in the day.
I got one more important question for you. If you and the Incredible Hulk got into a fight, who would win?
The Incredible Hulk, no.
Well, you kind of dress like one. You want to go? Come on, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, Bob.
Hey.
Bob, it's been real. I appreciate you coming on Dateline. You've been most insightful information. Reporting here from Goldfarb, an elite nursing school.